Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is a Q&A video slash my experience on the lip fillers that I got about a month ago, I want to say. If you want more of these kind of videos, like me sharing, my personal experience on things, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel if you're not yet part of our T-Squad family. I do try to upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, although right now I'm kind of feeling a little bit sick. I feel like I'm getting sick, so it's like, I don't know if I'm going to film tomorrow, but I'm going to try my best. If not, I most likely will have 3 videos up this week, hopefully. So I want to share a little bit about my experience, with the whole lip filler situation. If you guys have been following my channel for quite a while now, you guys know that I have been wanting lip fillers since I started YouTube. And the reason being is because my top lip is very uneven. I feel like my mouth is either tilted this way or it's either tilted this way. Like, I'm not sure what way because I'm like looking at myself in the viewfinder, but my mouth is like uneven, and also my top lip has always been thin. I'm not saying like super thin, but it is thin, and I just wanted more volume on my lips. So that's the reason why I decided to get lip fillers done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and answer the questions and kind of go from there. So I did get my lip injections about a month ago. I believe it's gonna be a month now. So they're like completely healed by the time you're watching this. What kind of lip fillers did I get? So I did get the Juvederm lip fillers, and the reason why is because, if you want to get lip fillers, I feel like it's just more natural. So where did I get my lips done? I actually got them here in Vegas. I was going to travel to LA, but I found a place here in Vegas. I did my research for a really long time, guys. I believe I did my research for like about a year, I want to say, just because you are getting something done to your face. Although it's not permanent, you're still getting done something. So I wanted to make sure I did my research and kind of, researched everything, that I needed to know. I got them done here in Vegas at the VIP Plastic Surgery in Henderson. I got them with Dr. KHORSANDI, so I'll go ahead and link his Instagram down below. He does an amazing job. I feel like everything that he does, it just looks very natural, and that's what I was going for. Like, I wanted that volume, I wanted that plumpness, but I didn't want to look fake, although at the beginning I did look a little bit fake. Now I feel like they kind of like suit my face, they're not too big, they're not too exaggerated. I love them now. So the next question is why? So why Juvederm, and then why did I decide to get lip fillers? I kind of answered that at the beginning. I'm feeling it today. I am feeling so sick, you guys have no idea. Anyways, why the Juvederm? So I feel like Juvederm is it more trending, or back then, like a year ago when I was doing my research, I feel like the Juvederm was the more popular, injectable. So that's the reason why I went ahead and did my research on the Juvederm itself. The reason why I went with the Juvederm is because Juvederm is a hyaluronic acid injectable, which we produce hyaluronic acid already, so it's kind of like a more natural kind of way to go, I would say. Pain tolerance, how did it hurt? Like, how much did it hurt? Honestly, you guys, when I went in there, I went with such like a positive mindset. I was like, what, it's not gonna hurt. I already have 2 tattoos. Well, I have 3, but 2 of my tattoos were more than 2 hours. Like, my owl was 4 hours, and then my hamster hand was 2 hours, and one in my shoulder as well. And my tattoos hurt. Like, I would say my owl hurt the most, and I was like, what, like, if I could take 4 hours of pain straight through, like, I'm pretty sure I can take the lip fillers. And I would say it does hurt more than the tattoo, and the reason being is because it's just a different kind of pain. Then again, it depends on pain tolerance. I would say it's something that I would get done again. It hurt, but it wasn't to the extreme where I was like, what, I can't get this done. I think anybody can take the pain. Like, it's only around 10 to 15 minutes max, and I feel like it's just more your nervous part than the actual pain itself. I mean, before, when I first, got them done, I wasn't able to close my lips together, do this. Now I'm able to do that. Healing process, I would say it takes around 2 weeks for you not to look crazy, like completely crazy. I feel like for the first 2 weeks I looked so off, like I looked hideous. I did put ice pack for the first 2 days, and that was it. They did tell me to put like a warm hot pack or something like that. I didn't do that. Besides the chapstick, I did went ahead and used Aquaphor, which is what I usually used for my tattoos. So I went ahead and put Aquaphor for a good 2 weeks, and then after it was like normal. It was fine. How long does the Juvederm last? Honestly, I feel like that depends on your body. That depends on the reaction, you know, that your body takes on the Juvederm. But typically it takes around to 6 months to a year. Some people it's less, some people it's more. I can't really tell you because I'm not at that part where I'm like, okay, well, I need to go get them done again, or you know what I mean? I feel like when you first get them done, they're like super big and plumped, and like they have so much volume to them, and they're obviously very uneven and crazy looking. But 2 weeks later, I feel like they decrease in size a ton. Like they are way smaller than I got them, than like the first time that I got them done. If that makes sense. And also at the beginning, just keep in mind that they do feel hard. They feel very like plasticky and I don't know, like weird, you know, and like fake. But after, they feel like lips, like they're soft, they're squishy, you can kiss, you can do anything, you know what I mean? How much are the lip fillers? So this really depends on the place that you go to. Like the price varies within place, and also like you don't want to go just anywhere. You don't want to get your lips done, you know, in any corner. Like you obviously want to do your research, and that's what I recommend. Like if you really want to get your lips done, like do it for yourself, you know, like if you want to do it, but don't just go anywhere. I feel like the doctor that you get them done with in the place, you know, has a lot to do. Obviously, I didn't have the best experience when I went to VIP plastic surgery, but that has nothing to do with the doctor itself. Like the doctor, look at the work that he did. Like it's amazing. I love it. So a little bit about my experience when I went there. So I got them done, let's say a month ago, and I've been calling VIP plastic surgery for about 1.5 years now. And the first time that I called, well, let's go like back. Grew up thinking that I was allergic to lidocaine, which is basically the anesthesia that the Juvederm, you know, contains or whatever, that numbs your lips so it doesn't hurt. And obviously the Juvederm contains lidocaine. So for 1.5 years, I kept looking for a Juvederm that did not contain the lidocaine. And I remember calling VIP plastic surgery once, and the lady that answered the phone was like, you know what, that does not exist. And I was like, okay, so I gave up. Like she literally told me that does not exist. I don't know where you got that from. And I was like, okay, I guess, you know, like. But then like I came to the realization that medicine is so advanced nowadays, and I'm like, you know what, like something has to exist for the people that can't get the lidocaine, you know, in the Juvederm. So I was like, you know what, let me just do my research. So I did my research, and I came to find out that you can order the Juvederm without the lidocaine. So after calling several places, some places vary from like $300, you know, a full syringe, up to like $900 the full syringe. So it really depends, like I said, where you go to. I ended up calling VIP plastic surgery again like 1 year after, because that's where I originally wanted to get them done, just because I see Dr. KHORSANDI's work on Instagram and I'm like in love. Like, hello, if I ever get my titties done, it's gonna be with him, because he makes like bomb ass work that looks natural, but at the same time you look fucking bomb, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to explain, but look at his work. I'll leave his Instagram down below. But anyways, I called VIP plastic surgery back again, and whoever answered me was like, no, that doesn't exist. And I got pissed off because I was like, you know what, they already told me this once, like no, you're not gonna tell me this again. And I was like, no, it actually does exist. Can you ask the doctor if he can order it? And so they placed me on hold or whatever, and the lady comes back and she's like, oh, you know, I'm so sorry, whatever, we can order it, whatever. So I was like, cool, you know. So I was like, okay, so how much is it for a full syringe? Because I wanted half on my top lip and then half on the bottom. That was actually another question down there, like how much did I get? So I did get half a syringe on the top, half on the bottom, just to get that out of the way. But and then the lady was like, oh, you know, let me place you on hold or whatever. And then she got back to me. She was like, okay, so it's going to be $650, I believe, for like a full syringe. That's what she originally had told me. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. Go big or go home, right? And I really wanted to get them done at that place. So I was like, it's a little bit pricier, because in LA, they quoted me $450, which is a big, you know, price difference. But like I said, I didn't just want to get them done anywhere. And the place that quoted me $450 was actually Flawless Face Center or something like that, where Jenny 69 got hers done. And I was like, you know what, no, I'm just gonna get them done here. So I didn't want to like go through the whole traveling situation, you know, and all that shit. So I was like, no, I'm just gonna get them done here. So I told the lady, I was like, okay, well, you know, let me give you a call back to figure out, you know, the day or whatever. I called Jesus, I called my husband, you know, I let him know, you know, what was going on, and he's like, yeah, you know what, get them done or whatever. So I was like, cool. So I called, I want to say like a Friday, and then I scheduled the appointment for Tuesday. So it was like, you know, really, really close by. And then, so I called back, and the previous lady that I had already talked to had already given me the price and everything. So I was just ready to book my appointment. So I told, you know, the lady that answered me on the phone, I was like, you know what, I already talked to, you know, so-and-so. I just want to like book the appointment, you know, whatever. So she booked the appointment or whatever. I paid the $650 there, you know, over the phone, everything, whatever. So comes Tuesday, and then when I get to the doctor's office that Tuesday, you know, afternoon, my appointment was technically at 1. I didn't get seated into the doctor's office until 2:30. So it was not so cool, you know, the whole waiting an hour and a half, but I mean, whatever. I was like, whatever, you know, like I didn't have anywhere to go or anywhere to be. After like an hour and a half of waiting, the lady was like, okay, you do know that it's only half a syringe, you know, or whatever. And I was like, what do you mean half a syringe? And she's like, yeah, the Juvederm without the lidocaine is more expensive, which I don't understand, because like we're already going through pain, you know what I mean? Like it should be cheaper for the people that have to go through that pain. I don't know. I guess it's more expensive because they can't use that with anyone else. Like, not a lot of people order the Juvederm without the lidocaine. Obviously, not a lot of people want to go through pain. So then she tells me that it was, you know, $650 for half a syringe. And I was like, wait. Stop your horses right there. I was like, no, because when I talked to so-and-so, like, I'm not even going to mention names, but when I talked to that lady, I was like, that lady told me that it was for a full syringe. So this is miscommunication. Like, I don't even know how you're going to do it, but I need my full syringe for the price that I paid for, because that's what I was told. And so the lady was like, oh, you know, I apologize. She actually works back of the house. She wasn't, you know, supposed to be here or whatever. And I'm like, no, then you don't have somebody that's not supposed to be front desk. Like, you don't have them front desk, because then they're giving false information, you know. So I was already pissed right there. Like, I was aggravated. So I was like, you know what, I'm sorry, but you need to talk to your supervisor, or let me talk to your supervisor, because this is wrong. Like, this is wrong. First of all, you're saying that the person that gave me the false information is not even supposed to be working at the receptionist, you know, front desk or whatever. So you're already giving me false information. So I was like, no, not happening with me. So the lady goes and talks to her manager or whatever, and she comes back and she was like, you know what, we apologize for this, whatever. The best I can do is do them for $750. So I believe I ended up paying $75 more on top of the $650. I don't want to do the math, but I believe it's like $750, which is very, very pricey, I want to say, because other places had quoted me, you know, so and so. I was so mad, because it's like somebody that doesn't even work front desk shouldn't even be front desk, because you're already giving, you know, people wrong information. So it's like, and it's not, you know, the lady's fault, the lady that answered me the phone. It's actually whoever was supposed to be in charge of, you know, placing people where they go. But to be honest, I feel like she shouldn't have never told me that it was for a full syringe. You know what I mean? Like, she should have made her research, and she should have, like, asked, you know, like, she should have asked, like, is it for full syringe? I don't know. I feel like I got, you know, like, slammed right there. Long story short, I ended up paying the $75 more, so it was a bit pricey, and I want to say a bit pricey. So I ended up paying, I believe, like $750, whereas in other places they range from like $350 and up. So you can get them cheaper than I did. After all, I really like the outcome. Like, I really, you know, enjoy my lips now. It's just, you know, the whole miscommunication situation, but that's how much they are, to answer your question. And then somebody asked if I would do it again. I would do it again, because I feel like I need a little bit more oomph on my top lip, and I just want it a little bit more even. Like, I feel like my lips are just like still tilted that way. I think they're that way, I don't know. But I would get it done again. And would I get it done at the same place? I believe so, just because I love the way that Dr. KHORSANDI, you know, did my lips and the outcome and how they look. I really like how they look, so I would go back to him. The only thing is that, you know, I guess you have bad experiences everywhere. Like at the moment I was pissed off, and now I'm like, you know, whatever. So that was basically all the questions that you guys sent over, and that was basically like my experience overall. So I would say I really like my lips. What do you guys think? Do you guys notice a difference? I obviously do notice a difference. Obviously not encouraging you to get lip fillers, but if it's something that you want to do, you know, I support you, girl. I support you, because I feel like it's always just important to feel confident with yourself, and if it's something that you want to do, go for it, you know what I mean? But I don't know, like it took me around 2 years to actually go through with the whole, you know, thing, and you know, think about it and everything. So it all depends on, you know, personal preference at the end of the day. Also, I believe VIP plastic surgery is also in Beverly Hills. So I believe they only have 2 locations, Beverly Hills and Henderson here in Nevada. So if you guys want to check Dr. KHORSANDI's profile out, I will leave it down below. He does an amazing job. To be honest, I feel like I am in love with his work. Besides, he is like such a handsome doctor, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like he has his age, but he's handsome, you know? I don't know. But anyways, guys, I really hope that you guys enjoyed, you know, me sharing, you know, my experience and a little bit of, you know, backstory to the whole lip injection situation. It's not something that I'm embarrassed, or it's not something that I'm ashamed of, or it's not something that, you know, if people talk shit, it's not something that I'm going to like feel bad about or anything. I feel fucking bomb, which is what matters, is that you're happy and you're content with, you know, the outcome, and it is in this situation. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed, you know, a little bit more of, you know, me sharing with you guys my personal kind of experiences. And with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. Bye, guys.